Martinsville. They call it the paperclip for a reason, not just because it looks like a paperclip, but because it can store a lot of shit in it. As me, Clabel, and AJ Walker welcome you to Martinsville Speedway for the EA Sports NASCAR Chase for the Cup 2005 500. That's right, a video game is sponsoring an event inside another video game. Isn't that crazy? I'm joined today by AJ Walker. AJ Walker, how you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good, and I'm ready to see some good racing here at Martinsville.
Can you tell me about Martinsville? I heard that you reside near the Speedway, AJ Walker, and I know you have a lot of Bush endorsements to give, but please, can you just tell us what you think of the paperclips here?
I think it's a really challenging and technical track. You got to get it right, or else you're going to lose a lot of places. The hot dogs here are pretty good, too.
Speaking of hot dogs, the last couple weeks has been a lot of hot dogging around for Raph Faslin. Raph Faslin starts on pole here today. He flipped in the Shithouse 500 and then blew up on lap 1 of the ShitCup Canadian Special. He starts on pole today next to Jonathan Denmark in that Golden Corral Chevrolet Camaro. Raph Faslin trying to get another good run.
And then we'll follow up with AJ Walker, who's having a bit of a lackluster season, but they're looking pretty good up here today.
And lastly, Shea Mendez just brought out the news last week that him and Silenu have gotten a divorce. The first ever divorce in the ShitCup Series. And I must say, it was very sad indeed. Their partner, Silenu, starts in 24th while they start in 22nd. They're, ironically enough, right next to each other. Will the tension between the two ruin another good run for one of these drivers? We'll have to see here today at Martinsville. Now, to give the command for today's EA Sports NASCAR Chase for the Cup 2005 500, it's the premarital sex enjoyer, AJ Walker.
Let's have some premarital sex and let's go racing. Drivers, start your engines.
AJ Walker, that was absolutely disgusting, but you know what? It's alright, as we are going to bring you this starting order brought to you by the Agent Bagel Foundation. On row 1, it is Raph Faslin, the one who's been having a lot of problems recently. He is starting next to Jonathan Denmark. In the next row, it is Romelia Griffin for Front Row Motorsports and Seth MacFarlane next to Kumaru Henson. In the next row, it is the Kuma Cup Racing driver, teammates with Kumaru Henson. It is Knob Shifter next to Win Nergenton.
Then we got Bart Simpson in the 3 and AJ Walker in the 4 to round up 7th and 8th. Then followed by Dumb Stupid in the 91, Tyler Cornell in the 87, Piper Goodenharder in the 86, and Anthony Tony Steve Jr. in the 19.
Then in the next row, you got Vic Musson, that Femboy Hooters car next to Recky Spinash Jr. In the next row, it is my favorite, no, Pat Not in the fans' favorite, Biggest Dickus. And then the YouTube sensation, Mr. Beats, starts in the next row. I believe that is row... I think that's row 9 next to the Shit-Tona 500 and last week's winner, Colton Thompson.
Then we'll follow that up with Aisman Martin in the 10 and Chuck Sneed in the 99. Then we'll have Joey Shirkowski, Tony Steve, and Shea Mendez, and follow them by Ezra Bash and Silenu.
Then in your next row, it is Justin Perez, Big Man, I believe. No, Big Man's way far back. It is Justin Perez and Jander Jeffrey, Rose Henson, and Big Man, Dave Wilson, and Rafa Hen to round out your field here today as we are about to go boogie here in today's race as the green flag is underway here in the EA Sports NASCAR Chase for the Cup 2005 500. Man, that is a fucking mouthful as we go down the back straightaway. Looks like Raph Faslin's going to get to an early lead. Beautiful camera here.
Yeah, it looks like the drivers are really...
Wait a minute! A lot of cars going down the pit lane! What? Jonathan Denmark down the pit lane! Raph Faslin down the pit lane! Kumaru Henson down the pit lane! A lot of cars down the pit lane as AJ Walker and Piper Goodenharder battle for the lead! What the fuck were they doing?
I don't know. I don't think the pit window's open. Who knows what they could be thinking?
AJ Walker's going to move himself into the front spot over Piper Goodenharder. Tyler Cornell moves himself into third. Bart Simpson to fourth with Vic Musson in fifth. We're going to go see what the hell. They are 3 wide. Jonathan Denmark down the pit lane. Anybody else down the pit lane? Raph Faslin, your pole sitter, a bunch of other cars, Knob Shifter, Rafa Hen, the Conspirator, Joey Strakowski with damage, but the battle for the lead is with AJ Walker as he leads lap 1 here.
And it looks like the drivers are starting to thin out, going single file down the order.
Piper Goodenharder still in second. Tyler Cornell all over the back bumper of that 86 of Piper Goodenharder and that Alaskan Airlines Ford Mustang as they go into, I believe this is going to be turn 5 and 6 as they go down the back straightaway, one of the back straightaways, into turn 9 and 10. Or 6, 7, and 8. I don't know. I can't fucking count. As AJ Walker... Man, okay. I guess he can lead this thing, but Piper Goodenharder is not letting him get away here.
And I don't think AJ Walker's going to try and let Piper Goodenharder pass. He's been not getting very good runs lately. He's going to try and keep this and try and go for that win.
But then you got Piper Goodenharder in his first season in the ShitCup Series. He's trying to grab his first one. Remember, AJ Walker won last year at Richmond at the Happy's Crappy Ass Parts 400 in an exciting race. But so far, single file as they go down the back straightaway, the first back straightaway, as AJ Walker still maintains the lead here. As we're going to run you through the field just a little bit, AJ Walker is your leader. Piper Goodenharder in second. Tyler Cornell in third. Bart Simpson in fourth. Vic Musson in fifth. Dumb Stupid in sixth. Biggest Dickus in seventh. Mr. Beats in eighth. AIDSman Martin in ninth. And then my favorite, Noah Patnod, is in 10th. Ezra Bass, driver, got his first top 5 or top 10 of the season last week. He is currently in 11th. In 12th is Rose Henson, as we got a battle for position here. AIDSman Martin getting underneath Mr. Beats. And then in that 13th position, it is Anthony Tony Steve Jr. And then you got Dave Wilson, who is trying to have another decent run here today. He's got last week's winner, Colton Thompson, right behind him. And then Silanu falling behind in that 16th spot. As we're just going to keep going through here. A bunch of drivers by themselves, but then you have all these drivers that pitted at the start, those being Jonathan Denmark, Kumaru Henson, Raph Faslin, the pole sitter, Wynn Nergenton, Ramilia Griffin, your points leader, might I add, Knob Shifter, Rafa Han, the conspirator, and I believe Joey Strakowski, as we're trying to find Strakowski here on the track, I believe, or Joey Strakowski, Tony Steve, looks to be having issues as Piper Goodenharder has closed up the gap here on AJ Walker.
And I think it helps that she's got the 87 on her bumper pushing her along.
Damn, I didn't know Piper Goodenharder was a girl. This is shocking revelations here. As they go down the back straightaway, once again, AJ Walker, he's led every single lap here, but Piper Goodenharder is not letting him get away here. And neither is Tyler Cornell. Bart Simpson right behind. We got Kuma Cub Racing. Or no, you are... No, I say Kuma Cub Racing. I totally forgot that AJ Walker is actually on Tony's Tropical Cream Magoo. I bet Tony's Tropical Cream Magoo is very upset by that, by the fact that I don't even know the teams properly. And then you got Piper Goodenharder on Agent Ada Bagel Incorporated, Richard Nergenton Racing for Tyler Cornell, and then behind them, the Eurobros driver of Bart Simpson. Then you got Vic Musson for Team 40 Racing. Dumb Stupid for Heisenberg Racing. Biggest Dickus for the long-ass team name that I'm going to pull up because I do not remember this shit on the fly, unfortunately. And that is going to be Silent Papercraft, hang on, Silent Papercraft Racing Organization, Premarital Sex Competizione by Silent New Motorsports in collaboration with Hunter Racing, who are no longer married after last week's scuffle, no longer married with the Ouroboros Racing Team. And then you got Front Row Motorsports with Seth MacFarlane and Alpha Male Motorsports. And then you gotta go a long ways to find the first duplicate driver here in the order. And that's Noah Patnod, currently running in 10th for Team 40 Racing alongside Vic Musson. As they go down the back straightaway. AJ Walker still your leader, but Piper Gernharder not letting him get away here, as we can see the drivers in the back a little bit. Here comes Piper Gernharder to the inside! Piper Gernharder trying to get to the inside here on AJ Walker. Now to the outside. And this will be the preferred line if Piper Gernharder can complete the pass here. But AJ Walker trying to hold strong. Tyler Cornell behind watching. Still side by side as Piper Gernharder will have the preferred line as they go towards the very quick part of the racetrack here. Piper Gernharder to the inside, has to check up for AJ Walker though. Unable to make the pass there as AJ Walker maintains the lead here at Martinsville.
I will say that top pack does have a lot of speed, but I don't see much passing except for this.
Oh, Piper Gernharder nearly gets turned by Tyler Cornell. He almost got Cornelled there, as they are all over the back bumper of that 86.
That was definitely good defense there from the 4-car of AJ Walker, but he's going to need to keep that up for the whole race if he wants to win this.
Single file racing going on here in the EA Sports NASCAR Chase for the Cup 2005 500. We'll be right back after a commercial break.
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple. I give the fuck up. I can't do this shit no more, dude. This shit is stuck in my goddamn head. Whopper, Whopper, my fucking asshole cunt. I'm so fucking depressed, dude. My whole life is falling apart. I can't be Whopper Man no more. It's taking over my mind. Man, Burger King ain't even the shit anyway. I'm just here to make some money for my dying wife and dog with asshole cancer. Poopin' fartin'?
Hello, my name is Gustavo, but you can call me Gus.
Phone Furfur. You like being in Roblox sports even though you're a teenager playing a kid's game. You like football, how we say it in the United States, soccer. And Kunjung Furfur. You're starting our second World Cup in March. Everyone can play even if you know nothing about soccer. You can even join into the tournament has started. We'll also have the Super League where you can start your own custom team. You can join the link on the screen or contact me through ShitCup Discord. And if you do not join,
I will kill your wife. I will kill your son. I will kill your infant daughter. I was acting. Or was I?
Welcome back to the EA Sports NASCAR Chase for the Cup 500 here at Martinsville. AJ Walker has still kept the lead, but Piper Gernharder close by, trying to make up any time he can. I do apologize if this is another race of all time, but you know what? This is Shit Cup after all. I mean, there's two words in that sentence, shit and cup, and you usually never get both. But next week, we will definitely have some exciting Shit Cup action, as the Shit Cup Series will be at Talladega for the Marlboro 500. It's going to be an exciting race. I'm already announcing it in advance, AJ Walker. That's how confident I am.
I'm pretty confident in that too. I think it's going to be a great one. Great one to watch for all the fans. Great one to commentate here in the booth.
But this race right here, we will have a new commentator next week, unfortunately, but this one, AJ Walker, has been a race of all time. The Shit Cup fans probably demanding to get their money back, and you know what? I don't blame them.
Too bad at this track there are no refunds, so they're all screwed.
Exactly, but they do got tasty hot dogs.
The hot dogs make it worth it, in my opinion.
As they come off one of the final turns here as they're about to hit 10 laps to go. That's right, we're only halfway through this shit. Just like NASCAR, Shit Cup also has a mid-season slump. And it seems to be that the last two races we've had here in the Shit Cup Series have been this season's mid-season slump, as AJ Walker takes 10 laps to go here at Martinsville. But Piper Gernharder, he's staying right there. AJ Walker, what do you think about the 86 so far this season of Piper Gernharder?
I think they've had a couple strong races as of lately. They might be able to, if they can get to the outside of the 4 into the turns, they might be able to get this race.
But so far this season, Piper Gernharder, you know, kind of forgettable, to be honest with you. Kind of forgettable for Piper Gernharder, running 21st in the point standings. And I must say, Piper Gernharder, this will be his first top 5 of the season if he's able to hang on here. But no doubt that the Piper Gernharder camp will be excited, given the fact that he teleported in time to be right here. So, nothing but good things to say about Piper Gernharder.
Yeah, they've been putting on a strong showing today, and I hope they can continue and maybe get a good showing for their team.
As AJ Walker is going to round off the final turn and take 9 laps to go here. AJ Walker, just a dominating performance here. Tyler Cornell, he's going to go up the racetrack a little bit. Here comes Bart Simpson trying to make a little bit of a move. As this is indeed a race of all time, as Noah Patnod and Rose Henson are side by side, but it looks like Noah Patnod is going to get the spot or reclaim the spot over Rose Henson. As reclaims the spot over Rose Henson as they go down the back straight. We're looking at those beautiful pictures of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Sorry. Where is Stenhouse Jr.? Where's he at? There he is. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. running in that 22nd spot. The last driver out of all the drivers that did not decide to fuck it and go down the pit lane.
Yeah, I think the only way we're going to see some good racing out of this race at this point is if someone completely fucks it.
Yeah, and it's, you know, usually the shit cup drivers, they all fuck it a lot. But this time, nope, they're not fucking it.
All I'm seeing is a lot of clean racing here.
But, you know, this is shit cup. Nobody wants clean racing. They want people to kill each other.
Exactly. I'm surprised I didn't see it here today.
Yeah, very disappointing as Rafa Head, the Conspirator. Looks like he had a bit of problems as well. Looks like a little bit of damage to the front side. There's Knob Shifter. Your point leader, Romelia Griffin, probably will not be the point leader anymore. As not a great performance here today, as Colton Thompson running in the top 15 while Romelia Griffin all the way back here in the pack.
That is a 15-point gap between the top 2 points. I really think that's not going to be easy to maintain running at this point in the race.
Exactly, and no cautions here today if the drivers could not realize already. I mean, we're literally turning right and left. Oh, Joey Strakowski on the pit lane again. Joey Strakowski, Tony Steve, excuse me. But we're going to move our way back to the front as AJ Walker still leads 7 laps to go here. And you know what? We're going to take one final commercial break here today in the EA Sports NASCAR Chase for the Cup 500. 2005 500, I'm sorry. This has indeed been a race of all time. Incredible stuff here.
Are you too busy to do your monthly breast self-exam? No time to give your breasts the attention they really deserve? Unsure of the right technique? My name is Cam. I'd like to help. Let me examine your breast for you. Absolutely free. You're a busy woman. You're juggling a career, kids. Your mornings are hectic enough. I'll come to your house, work around your schedule. I'll make it one less thing for you to worry about. I'm highly trained and highly motivated, so call the number in your screen. Call takers are standing by. Your breasts are important to me. So put your breasts in my hands. Let Cam do your breast exam.
Welcome back to the shit cup race of all time here in the EA Sports NASCAR Chase for the Cup 2005 500. And this has been, AJ Walker, are you awake, buddy?
What was that? I fell asleep.
Are you awake, buddy?
16. I am now. This entire thing has been a snooze fest.
Yeah, you know what? We just need a car to go backwards on the track. That's what we need.
It'd certainly make this entire thing interesting again.
But AJ Walker, he has just been dominant. He's pretty much led every single lap. And you know what? I got no words, because this is in fact a race of all time. I might... Oh, wait, are we being told we're going to get another commercial? Oh, nope. We were just informed by our broadcast that there will be no more commercial breaks because the keyboard warriors will be going psycho. Even though, you know, we should be focusing on the booth instead of, you know, talking about keyboard warriors, if you know what I'm saying, AJ Walker. As we get 3 laps to go here.
Yeah, I don't know why we give any credit to those internet guys that think they know everything. Because they truly don't.
Yeah, well, why would we even do that? I don't understand. As we have 3 laps to go here now, about 2.5 laps here to go here in the NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup 500 as... Man, I better see AJ Walker have the greatest victory lane celebration. He better fucking absolutely die, or this was not worth it.
I agree. The hot dog's getting harder to justify this whole thing as it goes on.
Yeah, my hot dog isn't even hard anymore.
Nor is mine, I gotta admit.
Yeah, as AJ Walker only has to go around 2 more times to claim his first victory, and he will be, as we're going to throw up some little first as well, he will be the first ever driver to win 1 race in each season of the ShitCup Series. Remember, he won at Richmond last season. I already mentioned it, but, you know, I understand if some people forgot given how boring this is, but Piper Gernhardt closing in the gap, though, as I'm already writing off the finish because I think it's over, but maybe Piper Gernhardt will shock us here. I highly doubt it, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Everything we've seen has shown that every time Piper Goodenharder's gone to the inside to try to pass, the outside lane that Walker's been forced to has been dominant. I don't think this is going to work out as well as the 86 would hope.
As they're going to round the final corners here, as AJ Walker is about to come around and take the white flag here in the AA Sports NASCAR Chase for the Cup 500. 2005 500. I know the name is so stupid, but AJ Walker coming around the final turn. White flag is in the air for AJ Walker, going for his first win of the season, going to go back-to-back seasons with a win. And he's only got to manage a couple more corners. And it's all his. But Piper Gernhardt, you never know. He might pull a Ross Chastain. We never know here. As they go around the first loop, the second loop, I must say. Now on to the third loop. A couple more loops to go. Piper Gernhardt trying his best, but AJ Walker just too much speed on the exit. Piper Gernhardt unable to close. And he's only going to have one more chance now. This will be the final chance for Piper Gernhardt. And you know what? This was indeed a race of all time. And the fans... Oh, Tyler Cornell wants to make a move on the last lap. Unable to make anything happen. As AJ Walker not only is going to be the first driver to win in 2 seasons of the ShitCup Series, he's also going to win the snoozer of the season. AJ Walker wins the EA Sports NASCAR Chase for the Cup 2005 500. That was a race of all time, and you know what? I'm about to go to sleep.
I can't blame you, man. I already did. Remember how you had to wake me up?
That's true.
It was not enjoyable.
I can't believe I have to actually edit this.
I can't believe I actually had to watch that.
Wow. There will be a lot of outrage. And you know what? I think it's a little deserved this week. As AJ Walker puts on a clinic. AJ Walker for Tony's Tropical Creamy Goo wins the EA Sports NASCAR Chase for the Cup 2005 500 here at Martinsville. AJ Walker led every damn lap in the snooze fest that happened here today. He wins the race over Piper Gernhardt, who finishes second. Tyler Cornell finishes third. Vic Musson, I'm not Vic Muskin. Vic Musson finishes fourth, and Bart Simpson rounds out your top five. Dumb Stupid finishes sixth. Biggest Dickus finishes seventh. Mr. Beats finishes eighth. AIDS Man Martin finishes ninth, and my favorite, Pat Nod, rounds out your top 10.
Then from there, we have Rose Henson finishing 11th, Ezra Bass finishing 12th, Anthony Tony Steve Jr. finishing in 13th, Dave Wilson in 14th, Colton Thompson in 15th, Silent New in 16th, Shea Mendes in 17th, Piper Justin Jared Perez in 18th, Big Man in 19th, and Xander Jeffrey to round up the top 20.
Next up is Chuck Sneed, the criminal himself, finishing 21st. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., who had his the face of his brother Ricky Stenhouse all over the track here today. He finishes 22nd. Jonathan Denmark, the leader of those guys that decided to fucking pit, he finishes 23rd. Kumaru Henson finishes 24th. Raph Faslin, the pole sitter, finishes 25th. Wynn Nergenton finishes 26th. Romelia Griffin, your points leader, or used to be your points leader, that's a little spoiler for later, finishes 27th. Knob Shitter finishes 28th. Rafahen the Conspirator finishes 29th, and Joey Shrakowski Tony Steve finishes 30th. And now here are your point standings. Colton Thompson is your point leader. I told you Romelia Griffin wasn't the point leader. Romelia Griffin moves down to second in the point standings, 21 points behind Colton Thompson. Behind Romelia Griffin is Rose Henson, and then from third to 10th is a 23-point gap. Very small difference from third all the way to the 10th. And then behind Rose Henson is Vic Musson, who finished fourth. They're fourth in the standings, with Mr. Beats for Front Row Motorsports with Zach McFarlane, the YouTube sensation themselves, in fifth. The fan favorite Biggest Dickus in sixth. My favorite Noah Patnott in seventh. Today's winner AJ Walker moves to eighth in the point standings. The Shithouse 500 winner Xander Jeffrey into ninth. And then I mentioned Piper Gernhardt, not really that great runs, was 21st in the point standings. He is now in the top 10.
Then we have Dumb Stupid in 91 in 11th. Ricky Spinhouse in 12th. Anthony Tony Steve Jr. in 13th. Adesman Martin in 14th in points. Shea Mendes in 15th, Bart Simpson in 16th, Justin Perez in 17th, Knob Shifter in 18th, Chuck Sneed in the 99 in 19th, and then Big Man to round out the top 20 in points.
And to round out your point standings, Jonathan Denmark in 21st, finished 23rd here today. Not great doing from the Jonathan Denmark team over there at Denmark Enterprises. They'll need to get their shit together. Dave Wilson then finishes behind. Wynn Nergenton on Richard Nergenton Racing. Both Richard Nergenton Racing cars outside of the top 20 with his teammate in 25th, but in between those, splitting the two, is Ezra Bass in 24th with Tyler Cornell, as I just mentioned, in 25th. Rafahen the Conspirator down to 26th in the points. Silanu repeating what he did last season by doing dog shit in the point standings. He is in 27th with Joey Shrakowski, Tony Steve into 28th. Kumaru Henson in 29th. And then today's biggest loser and overall loser so far on the season, Raph Faslin. We'll be back next week, same place, same time, not for a snoozer, but for Talladega Super Speedway for the Marlboro 500. It's going to be one of the races to look forward to until we have our Shit Cup mid-season break. AJ Walker, any advice and any tips about Talladega next week?
All I gotta say is you gotta keep your car clean, just avoid any wrecks and make it to the end, or else you ain't gonna win the race.
It is indeed going to be shit-tacular, and I must say I'm excited to present the Marlboro 500 to you guys next week. But that is all for today's race. We'll see you guys then. And as always, take it easy.